Okay. Well, hello there. Welcome to another episode. Here we are in beautiful Southern California. Isn't it lovely? Can't really beat that. Where we left off before, I was getting the last of the faders working. Now, I just need to fix and redo the last of them. I didn't film it, it wasn't that exciting, but I got it done, and now we've got a complete bank of faders. But now there's a next task. This whole system needs a computer to run it. Okay, so we got every panel physically installed. I also got most of the blinky I'm Alive LEDs going on all the panels. And I did get the main fader and channel panels reporting back that they are working, the faders are moving, and the buttons and knobs are reporting back that they are operational. So right now, I need a PC, I need to get a CC card, I need to get an IO card. There's a lot of things I need to get going. I've still got some I've not got enough cables for the inside. I can't power everything on at once. So Steve invited me for a quick trip up to Glendale to sort that out. Indeed, before I was invited up, I gave Steve a call to kind of explain how far I'd gotten. And I asked, okay, what kind of PC would I need to run this? And again, he said, how about you pop up to my house? So of course I wasted no time in getting up there.
It'll be the garage sale in here. It's a bit
Holy
dark.
So tell me about the 48 then.
Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got 2 at work.
Holy shit, you got way too many of those.
I got way too many.
You don't want to get rid of one of those then?
Well,
Oh, hang on. So we're filming this, so we'll just...
8-inch floppy.
I saw that, yeah. Ooh.
No, that's what I got off of eBay.
All right, got our little power supply set up here. Careful, Blythe. We're about to drag stuff off. There we go. Get the system running here. All the goodness. We're gonna make that work in here.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get a fader panel in there somehow.
By hook or by crook.
Yeah.
And it can lean on its back. Can it be okay on its back without bending its wee thingies?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, as long as you don't press too hard, it's fine. Have a look. You know,
like the overall amount of them.
All it's doing is just
pushing against those. Yeah.
Yeah, believe me, I've seen some.
I can imagine.
All right.
Steve generously gathered parts that we needed, and along with setting up the fader packs in the right way, graciously gave me a PC.
It's just disappeared.
That's gone. That's disappeared. Yeah.
The console network only. We want a web server so we can see what's happening. Now the theory goes, if I now point a browser to localhost, we will see 2 panels.
Really now?
Well, that's pushing my luck, but that should be it. Okay, we've got 1 panel. Why don't we have 2 panels? So can we just power cycle this baby?
Three panels.
3 panels, and that's because there's something else on here.
Oh, I see.
Which is...
All right, let's see if these guys are alive. Wait for this to initiate.
3, 2, 1. There we go, it's just coming up.
Minute tracks, and there we go. Hey, with all the lights, fantastic.
2 assigned to group 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Okay. So now we've got a group which is controlling all of these faders.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now if I put all of these at 0, there's another way of doing it. Find out soon. Now we can grab the group fader and bring them all up and down in one hit.
Nice.
Okay.
That one's a wee bit. It's getting better, but it's still lazy.
Yeah. But sometimes I found, I like that it's got stuck
there
now.
You go.
Now, see the amount of pressure now required to push that forward.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like, what on earth would give it that much resistance to get into that state in the first place?
Jesus.
So, that's why I say, get a hammer and give it a whack, bend the metal out the way or something. But, it's... I've taken the faders apart. I've looked for something where it's tried to. Did it catch on something?
Yeah, that is
But even
wacky.
if you thought that it catched, well, there it just decided to move. Even if you thought it had just catched on something, it doesn't explain why that was
Physically jammed.
physically jammed. You know.
That's wacky, dude. Steve regaled me with more quirks and features of the EVO system and then set me on my way with goodies in my car. A bunch of cables, power supplies for the boards, DVI connectors, and the I/O box, which is the SX20. Woof. It's like a loom for one section. I'll make that the right-hand section. Okay, let's go. So first I'm just reinstalling the fader packs, which has already been mapped to this new PC. And now that I finally have all the power cables and all the network cables, I can power everything at once. Now, of course, once I've got this all going, I'm going to come back and make all these cables neat. But if I'm going to have to be taking this apart soon, it feels a bit daft to have all this cabling all neat. And I like my cabling neat. Right now it's about getting this working. You have no power. Haha! Let's fix that. Seeing that I've got both of these up, it's a good opportunity to bring this down and actually lay it and screw the things in, because otherwise it's a pain in the neck. Okay, now at least let's power things on. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, it's booting. Look at this. That is very cool. Ooh, that was saucy. Ooh, still doing things. Nope, I think it's finished. Alright, nothing. Good. Right, all the things are blinking. This is blinking. This is blinking, that's blinking, this is blinking, this is blinking, that's blinking. They're all blinking, which is great. That means they are alive. And now, let's zoom back. It is now time to really start plugging in the PC. Okay. Hey. Figured out we can power this a lot. Okay. And then we have. I'm just attaching all these to this setup, and so if I go in line and I go identify, this is 13 to 28. Okay, we're getting pretty close. What I'm doing right now is it's identifying, this is the setup program thing. This line here shows you that it's here, and I need to say which display to identify it with, and it's 8. So I say the display is 8. Bonk. Right? Update that. Huh? Okay, I think I've covered everything. 2, 1, done. All right. Okay, so this is it. Don't know why I stood up then. I'm gonna start the software. I think it's this one. Fatal error. SX20 not connect switched on. Oh, okay. Let's go look. Are you connected and switched? Oh, it's not switched on. What the heck? It's now switched on. Okay, let's try again. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, this is something else. All right, it's working. I just need to show you this. All right, here we go. Coming with me. So right now, these guys don't work right now because they're all OLEDs and they're all died. I'm going to get them replaced. So this corresponds to going up there. And I believe this is touch. It is actually moving it over there, so something's working. And then when you adjust this, it adjusts that there. So when I do this, you see it changing there, and that's the pan. Oh look, these are doing things here. I don't have anything set up on this. And oh God, it's so clean. And then this one is our automation, and then you've got more mixers over there. Fantastic. This one, I guess, is being a bit funny. If I go bonk touch, it should go to 0, yeah. Bonk. Wow, all right. I've got lots to learn and figure out here, but it is running. Holy shit. Wow, I need to now load Steve's demo. Holy moly. Okay, this is amazing. Figured out a few things so far. You call up each channel if you want to talk about a particular channel. You do that, and then you want to in the channel you can do that. You can do things like fading, changing your position in the 3D space, changing your movement in the 3D space. It's kind of cool. Wow, it really is just amazing. And then I've got your, and I guess if I take it out of that and I go to the different, that's me changing my faders from 1 to that page, and then the next page down is 13. And so I'm actually bringing that track there, and then that's the tracks 24, 25 to 36. Is there more? No. So it just makes it easier. We've got 2 groups. That's the 3rd one. There we go. Yeah, that's so straight away it's just the first. There's nothing on those ones. Yeah. Oh, those are live inputs. Oh, okay, fair enough. Wow. It is staggering. Thank you, Steve. So this really was quite the moment. It was pretty amazing. But it also revealed the fact that this desk is very difficult to demo. I only had one camera, it wasn't at the right angle, it was very difficult. And it made me realize that I need to have more cameras to, really show off the system. More on this later. Okay, I'm gonna do a little thing here. All right, so I'm gonna load up the file, which was the demo from Steve, called Steve Stuff. And we are going to turn down the control room, switch off our mute, and then let's see if we get audio out of this thing. Let's wait and see. There we go. Zoom in. Anyway, there you go. it's working. Alright, we update. Took it all apart again because one of the pots wasn't working. One of the rubber seals seemed to be extra, so let's go and figure that out. And also, I've got one strip of LCDs that could work in this configuration if I update the firmware on the driver board. So let's go and do that. I had to take it apart, it's so weird. I almost knocked the whole thing over. And this is clearly not the way to do it. You're supposed to take out the entire thing and do all that and then put it back in. I didn't do that. But hey, I'm space challenged. Let's do it.
As I came into the window was the sound of a crescendo. He came into her apartment, he left the blood stains on the carpet. She went underneath the table, he could see she was unable. Ooh!
So, I was about to put the LCDs in here, and I noticed that these pins were ground off, and that's really where it gets held into place. Now I tried putting it in there, but they all looked like not flat. So I realized, let's look for another one. So I have to take all of this out and realize that this one here, which had a whole bunch of driver issues and stuff, does have the pins in the right place. So I'm gonna take this out, take all these out, take all these out, take all this out, and put it in here. Yeah, all these seem to be rusted, just enough that it makes these nuts going on and off. So WD-40ing them, and I'm just going up and down. It takes a wee minute, but I think it'll help. I hope it helps because it's really tight to get on otherwise. Why do I do this here when I have a workbench here? I'm doing this on a stool. I honestly, it's unbelievable sometimes. Sometimes I go through something and I realize halfway through how idiotic the way I'm doing it is. And this is one of those times. Ta-da! That's better. Hey Ronan? Is Mama still awake?
Yes. I wait for popcorn. Do you find it tablet with you? Should I go back?
Oh shit, I forgot! I came down for the cable and started working on this board. Alright. Totally and utterly spaced out. Monkey, I'm recording myself and everything. I forgot totally why I came down here. God, what a dork. So, I came down here for a cable for my daughter, and now I'm filming myself. Okay, second batch. Why don't you turn? Shit back. Ugh. Oops. Okay. Jesus. You don't have to all join in. It's ridiculous. Are you all like copycats or something? Are you grown-ups? You want to be part of the winning team? You disappoint me with your bullshit. I just don't know how much I'm going to respect you in the morning, that's all. Hey Ronan, you're a good boy. Let's go and see if this guy works. Works first time, of course. And so, without really knowing anything, instead of learning with no need to learn, just figuring things out, I decided the best thing to do would be to have a project. So my daughter had an EP that needed to be finished engineering, and we just jumped straight into that.
Like fireflies, just like fireflies. Whatever you do, it leads me back to the flame of you. Luminescent pyramids, glowing in the motherland. Nightlife, watch out, style on the mic. I cry to the heavens with my hands up high. Vibe tribe on the grind, like, let me unwind your mind. Zero regrets, I say. Just like the hawk circles the sky, you and I got something from another space and time. I'ma ride it all the way down the line. Find me by your side. Intangible, your soap is a little. If only these walls could talk. They tell you everything I can't take it much longer. The distance makes it stronger. The same.
Hey!
Your skin where you've been, come back inside my dream, drunk mind. Wander with me around the periphery. It's a slippery slope, trying to cope without you. I'm so open, swim in my ocean.
Satanic voices.
I like how the toy is like 3 size the size of Puma.
It's okay. Yeah. Do I pet him or no?
Let's just let them meet. What do you think, Hams? So look at this. Now, if I wanted to, I could even like take this audio and I can of course pan it left and right, but then I can fade it back and forward in 3D space. I can spread how much it moves around in that 3D space. And if I wanted to, I can even rotate it around in that 3D space too. It is quite, and then I want to reset it, I just touch on those things and touch on those things and it gets reset. Cool, huh? Ooh. You know what's actually bonkers is that this thing actually does more than audio editing. It does video editing too. There's so much more to learn and show, which is something I'm really looking forward to doing. Okay, I'm in a normal session inside the Fairlight software. Everything's good, normal stuff. Okay? Great. All good, fantastic. But what you're not seeing is something I'm going to show you, which is absolutely remarkable. I go on here, and then I go inside this, you'll see something that looks a little bit different. And if I just go back a little bit there, you'll see this. Now, that's MIDI notes, which I didn't know this software did. Now, you might think, well, that's just MIDI going in and out. That's not so bad, going out to a keyboard or something like this. But it's not. If I come out of that, and I go to here, and then I show you where it's coming from, oops, to here, you can see it's a synth, like a normal, regular VST synth that you can run on this software. Isn't that bananas? I'm absolutely, so it's like full audio mixing, full MIDI and VSTs, including your normal audio effects VSTs, software synth VSTs, and full everything. And you know, and then of course, just in the normal, if I switch that off, you've got the normal audio too. This is absolutely crazy. Wow. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here, and I'm kind of amazed on how much we've managed to get done in a short period of time. But that shortcut was enabled by Steve Rance, and I want to say once again, thank you to Steve Rance for allowing for all of this to happen. It's been amazing. So now I have a fully working PC with a CC card and a rack that allows audio to come in and out. I've also got a full complement of cables that allows everything to be working at once, and all the software is configured and working, and the desk is configured too. Fantastic. One of the things I didn't think about when putting this together, but became very obvious when I tried to film it, is how difficult it is to film this unless I was having some chest-mounted camera. I really realized that I needed to have cameras mounted to actually see what I was doing, which then led me to go, well, maybe people might want to see what this desk is like and how it works, which then made me go, well, I kind of have to make this thing functional. So let's work backwards from that. I need to make a kind of content studio here with cameras set up, with the desk set up, with audio going, and possibly even live streaming if I'm that brave, right? Now for that to work, that means that the studio has to be functional, which means I kind of have to do some at least basic sound dampening in here, some sound treatment. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to get some, let's say, wall mounts and some ceiling clouds, and you know, get that kind of stuff done. But let's put it this way. This isn't like one of those studio builds where you see it in like a garage and something secluded off or a separate building. No, this is in my living room. It's right beside our kitchen where my wife and I are usually hanging out and doing stuff. It's right in the middle of everything. So it's not like I can go crazy with the sound treatment. I just have to make it sound a little bit better than it does. I think also, if you put LED lights in it, it could look cool. Shh. So for then that to work, I'm like, well, it then therefore has to work like a studio. So I have to have it fully integrated and make all those things go. So that means I have to have it working with Logic. That means I have to have, you know, headphone distribution, a microphone, preamps, things like that. I've got to get some proper I/O, like more I/O. I've got to get more things installed and set up, which then means, well, like I'm realizing that the PC itself, it's noisy, it needs to go in a soundproof case. All of a sudden I have to wire everything into that. But then that makes me go, okay, if I'm going to be doing that, I need a whole system that works, that everything fits in that one system. What needs to go in there? Well, if I'm going to be filming the desk, that means I have to be recording all the screens and recording everything from that. How am I going to do that? All of this stuff needs to be set up and figured out. So I think that's going to be the next part. How do I get this into a place where I can show you guys more about this desk? It takes steps. I can't just go film it. I can't just stick a camera there. That wouldn't work. I need to actually do some basic due diligence of getting the rest of the setup working to show it and off it to its best. And I think that'll be fun. All right, so let's go do that.